This episode is brought to you by Sour Apple Smoke Shop. BlastOver with Bryan Briggs is a Bartlett production.
It's a restless fascination.
What's up, everyone? Thanks again for joining me on another episode of BlastOver. Can't wait to show you this tattoo. We were working on it previously before we started the episode, so we got a little bit of outline done. And then I added another outline. You can see that part in this episode, and then I fill everything in, so you get to see the whole half sleeve process, and leave out a little bit of the outline though for you. This is a friend of mine, and we've been working on this for a little bit. He just kind of trusts me with the idea. He just wanted like a Japanese half sleeve, and he wanted the dragon and the koi fish, so I basically came up with the design, and he just kind of let me, like I said, he just like let me do my thing or whatever. I really love Japanese tattoos. Basically, the shop I grew up in, that I say I grew up in, is Wayne Allen's Red Dragon Tattoo. And he's really known for that Japanese style. I think it's one of my favorite styles that I ever seen him and my other buddy, Naughty Scotty, do. They're really good at traditional and Japanese traditional. So I picked up on a lot of stuff from these guys over the years, and I'm really grateful to have worked with people that have traditional methods established over 20 years, so that I didn't have to take 20 years to learn those kind of things. Basically, Japanese tattoos have, like, every single one of them has this really cool story to it, some kind of a valuable story to it, whether it be the dragon or the koi fish. The koi fish kind of turns into the dragon after the struggle of going, upstream. So it's kind of like after your largest struggle in life, you become your most beautiful version of yourself, or the most powerful version of yourself. I really like that story, I really like doing flowers, so that's a really cool filler to put in this. He really just trusted me, like I said, with a lot of the design. For me, it's just like it always goes back to my roots a little bit when I get to do these kind of tattoos. So I really am humbled every time, and I get to go back and think about the memories of hanging out with my friends and learning how to do these styles of tattoo. It's just like always really cool to think about that.
Come to the Sour Apple in Mount Pleasant and browse our selection of fine smoking products, such as... and a large variety of...
You know what we've got, and we know why you need it. Hand-blown glass and water pipes, vaporizers, hemp products, and e-liquids. The Sour Apple in Mount Pleasant is your home for all of your smoking products, so you can... with the best American-made products. The Sour Apple on North Mission in Mount Pleasant.
After you do the outline, you have your basic structure in there. And then you want to kind of like work on background and the black and the parts of the background that come over the top of the foreground. So that Japanese stuff can be a little bit tricky. If you want it to look really nice, then you have to add some of those little special tricks and effects into it. If not, then it comes out a little bit plain. I focused on background, flow, and composition. That's really what tattoos in the Japanese tradition is like about. It's about like following the flow of the body, having really striking images with dark backgrounds and bright colors in the foreground. So I kind of try to follow these rules. There's a lot of rules with traditional tattooing and Japanese tattooing. Otherwise, it's really just your own style. So I try to follow these rules and also take into account like the longevity of the tattoo and is it going to last over the test of 10 to 15 years versus trying to do a tattoo that doesn't matter how long it's going to last. Japanese tattoos have to last that test of time. There's a certain amount of structure that goes into them that allows them to last that long. They've been doing it forever. There's a reason they figured it out basically like 1,000 years ago how to do tattoos, you know, make them meaningful, make them big, make them flow in the body, and you're gonna have something with a lot of black in the lines and in the background to create the structure so it stays that way forever, and you're gonna have something that is there forever and it's beautiful and that you love forever because it's meaningful. So they figured it out a long time ago, and now I'm just kind of like mimicking that idea in every tattoo I do as much as I can. Don't miss out on the next episode of BlastOver with Bryan Briggs. Subscribe now so you don't ever miss out on an episode again. This episode is brought to you by Sour Apple Smoke Shop. BlastOver with Bryan Briggs is a Bartlett production.